Hi everybody, I've got another journal here with me, and I want to let y'all know that we're going to start uploading videos and posting them on Etsy as they get done, instead of waiting for Friday, because I need to get as many out there as I can. And so if you haven't pushed your notification and subscribed, please do so you will get the notification and get to see it first. And this one measures 8 by 5. And I used a real pretty linen, part of a tablecloth, and then I inked it up so it looks a little dirty. It's not like overload, but I did the edges stronger, but it just looks worn. And then of course you got your frayed edges that help to make it look worn. And I put this pretty picture of a lady and some flowers here and part of a crocheted doily, and that was a doily, and then this is a crocheted ribbon with a little bow up there. And I did the tie to match. And we go inside. This is a sort of kind of grungy. It's not super duper grungy. Don't y'all just love my terminology? On the inside, I did the same as the cover on the front, and then inked it. And then this is a part of an eyelet shower curtain, cloth eyelet shower curtain. I put a Rolodex card here and some images, a little lace flower, and a seam binding bow with some cheesecloth. And this has been inked and stamped and crackled and all kinds of stuff. And then I did a little collage there. This is a good writing book. It's got good spaces for writing. Got a little, this is the stitching from the other side, and then a little place to write up here. So you get a, and then you could write on the pocket too. And then I put some cards. And over here, a real pretty, what do you call it? Chandelier. Went blank. God, I need coffee. I keep going blank. Put some music notes and just little bits and pieces of ephemera going on. That's the stitching from the other side, and some masking tape here. Image of a gentleman. He might be the stationer. It says stationer. And stitched around that. Little collage here. Look at how this, the coffee dye came out this time too. I really like it. It's a picture of a lady churning butter, and it looks like she's reading something. Nowadays we'd be on our cell phone churning butter, if we churned butter. But it's got several different images there, and I stitched it in black. Got a tuck spot here with 2 cards, and then some cheesecloth here with an image, and then this lifts up. I love all these different things that lift up that I've been making lately. I really think it adds a lot to the book. These kind of things. Nice place to write here with different, just all different kinds of ephemera going on. This is a tuck spot here behind this picture with a card. And then, you know, you could write there too if you wanted. Got a little place to write. That's out of a vintage newspaper I have. I have a I think it's a 1949 newspaper. And then I put some lined paper and stitched around that. Lace pocket here with the stitching from the other side and a piece of ephemera. And then, oh, that's a double pocket. Who knew? So I'll put something in there. Y'all know I cannot get through a video without having to add something. But that's a pocket there, so I will fix that. And 2 cards. And over here is a little mini tuck spot with a little card there, and then a mini card. Place to write. This is part of a dictionary. That's natural aging. I didn't do anything to it. Some stitching from the other side, and just little bits there. And look at that. Isn't that yummy? Over here is I stitched around this pretty lady. Look at her dress. She's stunning. And put a gentleman that may be her. Could be her father, but you know, I can't tell. I can't tell how old she is, or he is actually. But anyway, two people. Got a pocket here with some fabric and and it's a fabric pocket. And then I added this little notepad. It's got different papers in it. Fits right in there. Some lined paper here and here. That's part of a, it looks like French. French to English dictionary page. There's different papers, all kinds of different papers. Pretty image there and a little collage. A couple of images here. And this is made from the old newspaper, and then it's got part of a crochet doily and a little bow with 2 tags in it. Over here's a little collage with a handsome gentleman. And then some cheesecloth here with some flowers, and it lifts up for extra writing. It's not a tuck spot or anything. And then I did some stitching down here and added this other little notebook. Got for extra writing there. I didn't glue it all the way down because I really like that coffee dyed right there, so I left it. It's pretty. Over here we have another tuck spot with some ladies, part of a newspaper clipping. It's about Queen Victoria. I think it's when she passed away. She passed away in 1901. And then the stitching from the other side. And this is made from a vintage postcard. Some collage work going on there with a little bit of stitching. Just all kinds of collages in here. Some stitching running down that page. Stitching. Lined paper here and here. Another collage going on here with stitching. I just couldn't bear to cover up this pretty coffee dyed paper. That's a little bit of a stencil going on in a rose shape. And the newspaper and some images there. This is a tuck spot with a big card in it. A little mini pocket over here made out of a book page. Some lace running. I just left the threads, y'all. If they drive you crazy, just snip them off. But I like them. And we got some lace here. And this is a real pretty image there. And it lifts up for more writing. And then behind it is another tuck spot with a card. I'll just stick that out a little bit so you can see it. Another collage going on over here, and that's from a Greek book that I have. I love the different languages. It's got a little bit of stitching on it. Pretty image here with a beautiful lady with a gorgeous dress on. Love that. Nice collage over here with the image of the S&H Green Stamp Store. Who remembers that? I know you remember the stamps, but do you remember the store, going in the store? I do. You remember we'd lick and glue those books, and then we'd go, and they were loaded with lamps and all kinds of stuff, and you just pay with the booklets. This is a double pocket over here. You've got a pretty lady in a flower garden, and then a little image over here. And these are made from book pages, and behind her is a card, and then behind the card is a card. Behind the card is a card. Nice collage going on over here with a double pocket, double mini pocket. 2 cards in the front and 2 cards in the back. And then a handsome gentleman there. Over here is a big flip up. Got some images there. She's so pretty. And cheesecloth. And then all this flips up. And did I put one of those heavy duty? Yes, I did. I will come back to that. I don't think I showed what was in the pockets. nice papers here. I like to stagger images sometimes because it forces you to write differently, and it looks cool when it's done. And then that's the stitching from the other side. Little collage here that I outlined. Look at that coffee dye. And a little piece of masking tape over there. Another collaged card with 2 cards tucked inside. And the stitching from the other side. And the back has got another, it's the same, just different graphics of the Rolodex card with the cheesecloth and the 2 images. And a little flower with a bow. And in this pocket, I like this, I put tracing paper over this. And it's got a little crackle sound to it going on. I like it. And then this is an envelope that you can use for extra storage if you need to. It's empty, but you know, you may want to put some special items in there. And then going back to the front, because I forgot to show, I put a tag, a collage tag. And then this is one of the heavy-duty cards that I put in here. So if you have something like a pocket, or even, where's that fold up? Come back here. There she is. You can take this and put it, come here, back here, and then you have a nice stable surface to write on. Otherwise you'd be in the air. So I really like that. You know, that looks good and works well. And it's just lined paper. It's grungy. You could write on that as well if you wanted to. And there's the back, all grunged up. And there's the front again. I really like the combination of this color, the white with the, I call it sepia, but I don't know. Some people probably have another name for it. And then the little bow here, the little bow, flower with the brad. Really like the way this one came out. I want to thank y'all so much for being here. Remember to subscribe, and so you get your notifications. Because we'll, like I said, we're going to be uploading a little bit more frequently than we have been. And, or depends, you know, I mean, life might interfere, but that way you'll get a notification when something new is out there. And I want to thank y'all so much for being here with me and spending a little part of your day. And I will see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody.